Hi everyone, today is Tuesday, September 24th, 2024, and this is your reading for today. And so as I shuffle, before I shuffle, I just want to let you all know that my website is up and I am now accepting personal readings through email and online through Zoom. My website is www.thedailyintuit.com. And so, getting back to it, as I shuffle here, I am going to ask for the message that we need to hear in order to align with the highest version of ourselves today. And I'm going to start with some tarot cards, and we will dive into today's message. So we got the Queen of Wands. We've got the Ten of Wands. And we've got the Moon. What a powerful pool today. Today you are being inspired to reflect on your definitions of what is good and what is bad, and realizing in what ways do those definitions impose burdens that no longer serve you or that don't serve you. And this is also your reminder that some of the beliefs that you hold in regards to your definitions are not sustainable, and that is what is making you feel exhausted, overworked, and doing way too much that is not in alignment with creative energy, with who you truly are. Today is a day of reflecting on, past conditionings and understanding how you actually ended up developing the beliefs that you do hold. And it seems that there is this energy of worrying about how you're being perceived by others. You want so badly to be perceived as a good person. And I think that is valid. It's very primal too, to want to be accepted by others. But it seems that that energy that you hold, that the standard that you are holding for yourself is actually making you tired. And it's not fully in alignment with who you truly are as a person. And Source is saying you need to direct that energy more towards who you are and what you want. And to even take the time to go down that list of what you want and see in what ways you've only placed those items there because you care about what other people think about you. And you're not really making decisions based on what your authentic self wants and how you want to experience this life. And that's a really important thing to understand. Your own definitions of how you view a good and a not so good person, or how you view yourself in terms of what you do in that aspect. And that's a very interesting pool, a very interesting conversation to have with yourself even. I mean, I think that society is definitely filled with a bunch of people living their own lives, and people perceive their life only through their lens, and they begin to think that their way is the right way of living, and therefore everyone else should live the way that they are living, without realizing that we all have the right to live whatever life we want to live, to have whatever experiences we want to have, and that there is actually no one way or universal way of living. And that's the beauty of it all, because although that may seem to some as a chaotic way of perceiving the world, it's chaos that actually inspires growth and evolution. If you think about anything in your life, it was the hard challenges or the things that were unfamiliar that came up in your life that inspired you to grow and evolve. And growing and evolving are just part of life. And it is evident in nature. It's evident in how everything moves. Nothing ever stays the same. And so this is definitely a strong pull. I feel like this is a significant part of your journey. And this is more about just reflecting before taking any action, so you can see where it is that you hold yourself back. And reflection is the key here. That's what I keep getting. That's what keeps coming through. And so I'm going to pull some guidance cards on this. We're going to start with the Dream Oracle card. And I'm going to ask for guidance moving forward today as we dive into this, reflecting on our definitions. Okay, so guidance moving forward. Perfect. It says, dog, be your own best friend. That's hard for a lot of us, to treat ourselves as we do our best friends, which means loving them unconditionally, being compassionate about the experiences that they went through, really loving yourself for what you bring to the table, no matter what it is. And also not needing to be anything other than yourself. Just think about how you love your best friend or the people that are your favorite in your life. How unconditionally you love them and view them, and you believe that they are the best person in the whole entire universe. And to give yourself that kind of energy and that kind of love, that's the beginning parts of the transformation of your life in the direction of what you really want. I think being able to accept and love on and be thankful for the great parts of you, the parts that you are incredibly proud of, and to even feel the same way about the parts that society may deem as not worthy, or society may deem as not good, to love that about yourself too. It's really important to remember that we are all just humans. You know, everyone has light and dark within them. And it's when we try to shove the dark down that it starts to express itself in ways that are not good. You know, it's actually when we accept and love and shine light on the dark spaces that we're able to transform that energy into something that's more life-giving, instead of stuffing it down and thinking that it's not going to affect us in a negative way later. Being able to move the light and dark aspects in the way that the universe moves, which is fluid. Being able to let go and let in new beliefs, new ways of perceiving things. That's how we move with the energy of the universe and create the things we want to create. And so I'm going to pull just one more ending card on this, and what a great pull today. And if you're making it this far into the reading, which I'm hoping you are, every Wednesdays I'm going to be offering free readings through email to the first 10 people. So be on the lookout for that. It will be up on my website. Okay, so let's conclude this reading. Exactly like what I was saying. It says, what do you feel? Reflect. Do a lot of reflection today on what your definitions are in terms of good and bad, and see which ones of those beliefs and conditionings actually hold you back and impose a burden that is not yours to hold. Anyway, I hope you have a great day. I hope you were able to draw something valuable from today's reading. Thanks for tuning in.